Old grudges, hidden motives, and first blood. This is Gluttony and Earth. Hello and welcome to the IDL. My name is Nick and you are listening to Gluttony and Earth. Yes, we are back, and it is everyone. They weren't just cleanup crews like last episode. Everyone's here. I've got my good pal Kyle. Hello, Kyle. I gotta let you know. I don't think Discord.
I don't think my mic picks up. I don't think my mic picks up half of the sounds I make.
Yeah, I think
Which
Discord
I'm kind of disappointed.
Discord hates you and cuts out a lot of noises you make.
It just knows I'm gonna say some stupid shit.
It's preemptively. Discord is preemptively censoring you. Got another buddy of mine, Adam here. Hey, Adam.
Hello. Hi.
How are things going, Adam?
Pretty good.
That's 3 times. That's pretty good. And then, of course, we have my oldest friend. Almost, not really. Kind of. I've known this boy for like a decade. BakaZombie.
A decade, long lived, can't end soon enough.
Are you here under duress?
Take that as you will.
Oh, gosh, what a gamer! You guys,
What a gamer.
You guys keep getting yourself into some interesting situations in this game.
We got young Thellum who wants to fight everybody he looks at or hears. We're all exhausted.
Yeah, is this kind of what you guys were expecting to get yourselves into? This temple with the Thomas?
The Temple of Anubis.
Thomas Dempsey.
It's not Anubis. Thomas
We got
Donru?
rid of 2 CP. Overwatch players?
Strange person?
I mean, yes and no. I knew it wasn't going to be great coming into this mission. I just didn't know what flavor of bad it was going to be.
Oh no, I thought it was going to be we just walk down underground. There's a guy who says, "Here you go." We said, "Thanks, pal," and then we leave. Why can't we have those kind of missions?
Yeah, those would be nice missions.
I fully knew I was
Level
gonna
up
fuck something
afterward.
up.
I want to peek back. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna. You still got a green thumb. That's weird. A week later, and you've got a green thumb still. No, I want a little peek behind the curtain. When Thellum did his thunder nonsense in the sewer, I rolled for perception on these people to see if they knew you were coming, and they didn't. I rolled very bad for their perceptions. But then you tried to sneak in. And that's when they caught you. They thought it was just like shit collapsing. But now they don't. I had a fun. Oh yeah, I remember the question now. So I have a interesting thing I want to hear about a little bit.
Oh.
Have you guys been in sports?
I mean, in the loosest sense.
I'm not a sports boy.
I participated, maybe not as enthusiastically as I could have, but I did.
Okay. What sports were you in, Adam?
I was in track and field, where I ran long distances, because that's what the coach put me in.
Yeah.
I did the high jump, which I sucked ass at.
What's your highest jump?
I don't know. It wasn't very good.
Not high enough to remember.
No, because no one taught us how to do it.
What about our boy Kyle? Nothing?
No.
That's fair.
No. I've mostly been in art classes.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done any sports unless it was PE.
Oh, okay. The old P sports.
Yeah.
That's different. That's a
That's is it? What did I get all those medals for? How about you, Baka? Baka.
I tried a year of baseball, year of football.
Oh.
Actually, I might have done 2 years of football.
It's almost like the Zodiac, like the Lunar New Year's, but it's the Baka sport years.
Yeah.
Year of baseball.
I did a year of basketball as well, and I did track all the way up to junior year of high school. I ran the 2 mile, even though I had terrible shin splints and I couldn't stand after every race. I don't know why I did it all the time. And I didn't do good in it either. It's not like I did good. And then junior year, I just did shot put in track and field. And back in those days, the high jump mat was only for suntanning, baby. We'd go suntan on that. And then senior year, I said, nah, no more of this. I did no sports. I just played tuba in the pep band.
Oh, that's fine. I did not grow. So, as a young child, my dumb brain thought you were like you had one identity, and for me that was I was into art. So I wasn't a music person. I was not a sports person. I was an art person. So that's all I pursued, very poorly for the rest of my life. However, in 9th grade, I did want to join track and field. It got to the point I went to the very first meeting, and they're like, "Hey, you need to get your physicals in if you want to do this." I had my dad get me an appointment. However, he didn't actually get me an appointment for a physical. He got it for like a general checkup, which was not going to qualify me to do this. Worse yet, I lived about 30-40 minutes out of town because I grew up, like I said, on a farm in the county, and I didn't have a vehicle to get there. So I had enlisted someone to drive me home because we lived near each other. They said they were going to drive me home. I got after the first meeting. He then said, "Sorry, I already went home." So I was stranded in town. I was stranded in town for this sport that I was interested in. That I bought shoes for. Stranded. No, now there's no way I was going to consistently get home ever, let alone that night, which I eventually did. Not for running, although that could have been a solution.
Practice for the next day.
But it did take several hours to get home. But also, I wasn't going to qualify anyway because I got a physical messed up. So that was it. I tried. I put in the effort for one night to join sports. And the universe said, nah.
I also did martial arts. I forgot about that. I did that for years.
Oh.
And I did long jump in track and field only because a girl I had a huge crush on also did it, who went to a different school. So then I got to talk to her at track meets. And little fun fact for Nick podcasts, one of our previous D&D podcasts, she was the kind of inspiration, kind of not, of Iris's last name.
Oh!
because for some reason, I hadn't thought about her in years, but instantly her last name came to my mind when you said come up with a last name. I'm like, no, I can't use that. Manderson.
That is interesting. That's funny.
I'm trying to think who it is now.
Joining sports for a girl is not something I would.
Well, it was only that event. I was already in the sport.
Oh, okay.
I chose the event because she was in it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I had zero chance with her. But she thought I was cute because I liked her. So she was like, "Yeah, I'll talk to you." But that's where it ends.
Oh man.
God, were you in martial arts? You seemed like you reacted pretty big to that.
I remembered that I was in judo.
Oh,
I did a little judo.
Yeah, no. After every practice, my mom would take me and my brother to McDonald's, so all the workout that I did would just be gone. So I was like, what's the point?
Well, that's how you build muscle. You get calories in you. All the footballers, they eat like so much McDonald's for that reason.
Yeah. There was also a girl in martial arts I had a crush on. I got to spar with her all the time.
Oh my gosh.
What a life I used to live. Now look at me.
I wanted to be in martial arts as a kid, but my parents were very poor, and so they never let me. I did get to do Boy Scouts for one night.
I was in Boy Scouts.
But after that, this isn't a sport. This is just me being poor. But I was going to say I was in Boy Scouts for one day, and after that, my mom decided to not let me go again because she didn't want to use the gas to drive me.
Fair enough.
Because we lived way, way, way out in the boonies at that point. Yeah, there's not a lot to do in life if you live out in the boonies and you're poor. You just do dumb shit like I did. Like I would put on my winter jacket and run in the summer heat to train.
That's a choice.
I was a very bizarre child. Look at me now. I'm functional, right, Mom? Right? Okay. Wow. That was what a discussion. Like, you get to know people, right? And apparently Baka gets to remember who he is or was.
Back in my prime, my heyday, baby.
His heyday, where he would do sports to impress girls and they wouldn't.
Hey, I got a date with a girl from martial arts. So.
Never mind. Yeah,
I backed into my parents' car going on that. I was too excited to go. My parents' car. And then they claimed that they did it for insurance purposes, so that I didn't get bad insurance.
That's funny.
Such a great sacrifice.
Have you ever been so excited for a date you destroyed your parents' car?
It was just a small dent. And then I got to drive that car, so memories, you know?
Yeah, Baka dating tip number 1.
Crash into your parents'
Spar
car.
with a woman and she will date you.
Let her kick you in the head a few times.
That's feminism.
Because she had the longest legs in that class.
Okay. I think we can get into a game now.
What? Are we just talking about our sports and dating?
Speaking about dangerous women. So last time on Gluttony Earth, you guys took a little exhaustion damage from the spores of these blue flowered lichen plants, and that wasn't a good time. But you guys took it in like champs, and you pressed forward, and this tunnel kept going lower and lower and lower. And at some point, Darius figured out as you reached this temple, finally, this entrance to this temple, that this must be from an even older city that had been buried before. So New Veneer, underneath that's the old city. Underneath that is another city. So they've just been building on cities for a while. Reduce, reuse, recycle. But you guys also found out that this is a temple dedicated to some old, maybe silver dragon or silver dragon god of some sort. You're not entirely sure. But as you're discussing this out loud, you hear from the back of the temple someone respond to you. Thellum had thought he had heard someone in here, but the sounds had stopped as you guys got closer. But now it's been assured that there is indeed someone in here. You guys start talking a little bit back and forth, some kind of cautious words. Darius noticed 2 things. He noticed that there is a draconic gargoyle up above where a painting in the back of the temple is. And as he's distracted by this, an elven woman who is wrapped up in, I don't want to say bandages, but like a cloak and hood and stuff like that, is able to align themselves to basically be aimed directly at Darius with a bow, looking for a clean shot. And that is where we left off in Gluttony and Earth. I'm going to keep saying the title of this until I can say it. I'm so dumb. I did this to myself. calling it Gluttony and Earth because it is such a fucking mouthful.
Gluttony and Earth.
I do not want a mouthful of Gluttony and Earth.
Episode 4. The Temple Throwdown.
Maybe a throwdown. We're not sure yet. We're not sure.
Hoedown Throwdown.
The hoedown throwdown, maybe. Yeah. So there's this elven woman who has been stealthily has this aimed directly at her bow directly at Darius. Thellum is up next to this man, Thomas Donroot, who is on a raised platform next to him, looking down. And Endien is slinked back in the darkness to not be noticed by those who wander.
Seeing this woman appear out of the shadows and have a weapon drawn on me, I'm just gonna say, nah, what? I thought we was just talking. I don't know why do you got a bow drawn on me now?
You're not the one.
The one for what?
Where is she?
Who you looking for?
Who the fuck do you think I'm looking for? The woman with you. And Endien, you can hear this as you can tell. Endien, give me an insight.
We got disadvantage still because of our exhaustion.
What's going on?
Fuck me, I've been rolling 2s on all my disadvantage, so I got a 5.
Okay. Never mind. Then never mind from you.
I'm just gonna silently
never
knock
you
an arrow
mind.
hearing this.
Yeah. No. Where the fuck is she? I can't see her.
I'm also gonna slowly look back, and I also can't see her because of dark vision, and go, it's a great question. She does have a tendency just to disappear. I mean, I do not know where she could be. Last I saw, she was behind me. Now she's gone. Silva just hands raised, non-threateningly.
Thomas yells out, Now, Erica. It's okay. Contain yourself. I don't know what your problem is, but we're here, and we're just discussing things. I have a proposition for you.
What is it?
We are looking for something, as you know, a relic here. And I'm wondering, perhaps, if we gave it to you, if you would be able to bring it up to the surface for us.
How come you can't do it?
Yeah, what he said.
I'm still learning about this temple. I can send my friend Erica to go with you, and she can help lead you to where we would like to bring it. But I have time I need to spend here still.
Now that Erica's closer to me, does it look like she has walked through the sewers?
Like her boots, and I think you would still... Sorry, I guess I wanted to clarify. Like his boots, Thomas's boots and her boots, you'd see are gross from walking through all this.
Okay.
But no, it seems like she doesn't have her cloak also doesn't really reach the ground at all. Okay. So it's not grossed out and ripped.
I guess I still don't understand why it behooves you to have us bring this artifact to the surface.
We're kind of on
your buddy do it.
Timetable here. We need to find and bring this back, but honestly, like I said, I'm here primarily to research this temple. And he like is like this entire time he's like locked eyes down on Thellum.
I'm staring right back.
Well, if you're on a timetable, I don't know why you have time to stay here and research then. Why? What? I don't understand anything you're putting down in front of us.
Completely locked eyes. Thellum's gonna.
Sorry, what was your name again? And he's like asking Thellum.
Yeah, Thellum. Because I never said it.
Yeah.
It's Thellum.
Do you have a surname? Or is it just Thellum?
Why does that matter?
Oh, I guess it doesn't. If you do not care enough to give more, that's fine. I figured this information has been give and take, but... Yes, it's a personal desire to continue researching, and with all the ochre jellies that work here in the sewers, it's a pain to have to go back and forth. So I'd like to spend as much time as possible here before leaving, so I don't need to necessarily come back.
As far as the light from the lichen,
Yeah.
how far does it reach?
Do you see like kind of like the blue, like
Yeah.
where it's glowing? So it's like about like a 5-foot glow.
Okay. Would I still be in
of, like,
darkness
dim light.
if I were to get over this rubble and be here?
Yes.
A little further closer.
Yes.
I'm gonna scooch closer because I want to try and look at Erica and see because she knows I'm supposed to be here. I don't know who she is. I'm trying to see if I can get any bead on her affiliation to anything or.
Yeah.
What's going on
Give
with
me
her?
a history check.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I mean, disadvantage is it's the same roll, but they're both bad. History +2, 11.
It's not really registering to you.
Yeah, she's just trying to stay as silent.
Like
as she
maybe
can.
there's like maybe a nagging feeling, but she's like all like cloaked up, and it's just not sure.
Yeah, she's just like she's trying to figure out why this Erica wanted to shoot her, why she knows she's here. Also, if this is what Leoric wanted us to get, and if it is, should we just go with Erica and dispose of her? Do we have to dispose of her? And also, how these two are reacting in situations. Also, she's trying to take in while she's being silent in the darkness, and has an arrow in her bow ready to shoot if she needs.
What is this artifact you're looking to bring to the surface?
It's a decorative egg. Like a very... It's there to symbolize the egg of a dragon.
Insight?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, same. Just on the decorative part of it.
I'd like to insight that as well, because that also itches something in Endien's brain.
It's like a Faberge. Is that how you spell it?
Fabergé?
Fabergé egg. Very
Endien got
decorative.
a 17 on her insight.
This is advantage,
on
right?
Insight. Disadvantage, yeah.
I got a 12.
You got 12?
I got a 6.
So the rest of you guys, a Fabergé egg makes sense to you guys. You are like the religious temple that you're in. It could easily just be a symbol of this place. Endien, when he's saying it, you can tell that he's trying to distort the truth on what he's saying.
Yeah, it itched something in her brain, and like this person knowing her, maybe that lines up together. She's gonna kind of boot scoot back behind the rubble again, just so she has some kind of cover when she starts talking here.
My benefactor would like this egg, this decorative egg, and I would love to get it to him, but I also would love to stay here, and Erica here is my escort. So I would love it if she could stay with me. But if she needs to guide you to where you would deposit the egg, obviously, I would send her there and she would come back to me.
She wouldn't try to shoot me if we went with her.
I don't know why she would.
Considering she just
Erica?
had a bow pulled.
Darius, you can tell she's got... No, actually, never mind. I say it, she's so cloaked up. But she does have her bow still aimed directly at you. She doesn't, let her guard down at all.
Yeah. I just, motion with my thumb as he says, why would he do that? I'm like, she's still got her bow up, and we've just been standing here talking. She seems real string happy with that bow.
I don't think it would be in Erica's best interest.
Erica, would you like to lower your bow as a show of good faith?
She just remains silent and is keeping the bow there.
Well, if you hand the egg to Thellum, Erica can begin to escort us.
I'm still looking for it. I know there's not a lot of places, but I've checked the altar here and it wasn't in there, so it's just a little bit hard to figure out where they might have stored it. You,
No.
The zealous one. You
Darius
seem to have picked up on a lot of clues on this temple as well.
Oh.
Where do you think you would have hidden a relic here, if not in this altar? He's circling the altar now.
Well, I was up close to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you do your thing, because I would be continuing the conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, I was up close to him. Can I see what he had on him?
Give me a perception check.
Like,
what do you mean on him?
any weapons? Do I see, is he actually, some archaeological dude looking for knowledge? Does he have a bag with, books in it? Just anything that will line up with what he's saying.
He has a pouch with him, and you can tell he has a sheathed dagger.
Just a pouch and a sheathed dagger. A lot of knowledge to keep inside your brain without a book. I'll be following him.
Okay. You follow him. Darius?
I mean, I may have some ideas and some things I can try. However, I don't do my best work under duress of violence. So if you want any assistance from us, your friend here is going to have to cool it.
Erica, please. Don't worry about it. I don't think that whatever issue you have with these people, that you need to resolve it right here, right now. And Erica, grips her bow, tight, and then, lowers it. She still has her hands on it, but the arrow's not, drawn back, but she still has, where she could be ready to go if need be.
When I was a little bit further forward, did I perceive the gargoyle?
Yes.
Was it moving at all, or did it seem pretty de-animated at this point?
It seemed pretty decorative.
And there's only the two of you here.
Yes.
I insight that. Mostly I'm trying to see if the gargoyle's with them.
Oh, okay. Give me an insight.
I mean, disadvantage doesn't matter, but I'm still rolling like trash because I keep rolling the same thing. 2 sevens to make a 10.
Ooh, rolling dice.
You can tell that he hesitated when he said yes.
All right. So either there's more people, or he thinks we don't notice the gargoyle, and that it's with him. But also, the gargoyle could be holding the egg. I don't know. She's gonna stay silent for now. Try not to give away too much of her positioning for Erica. She also doesn't trust her even with her pro down.
Oh, right.
It is hard to tell. Certain areas are completely covered in Draken, so it's hard to, get around for certain secret entrances of any kind without getting a face full of Draken breath, but it's hard to figure out when it's not in this altar here.
Has
sorry,
Thellum noticed the gargoyle?
No, because it's too high up for your...
Okay. I'm gonna move over here. I'm still next to the altar.
Okay, yeah. You just start closing in on it, basically.
Yeah, just to make sure nothing will happen.
I'm gonna show you. So I mentioned to you guys. Oh, my files are too powerful.
Oh, my files. They're too powerful.
Discord did not like it. I was gonna show you the isometric map of this temple I made.
Fucking Discord. Anything over like 2 potatoes. It doesn't.
I made it a JPEG for a reason.
I made it a JPEG for a reason.
As what the fuck was his name?
Thomas
is
done.
Continuing to like circle the altar and make vague comments. Really feels like leading us on to touch this freaking altar / sarcophagus. Darius is gonna like pull out some tools and things and say, well, I mean, if you've been here for a little bit and haven't found anything, there's a couple things I can try. It'll take me a little bit of time to set up if that fits within your time frame, but perhaps I can assist.
Well, regardless of the time frame, we do need to find it first. And now I did send you guys the isometric picture now. It's in the handouts channel.
Ooh, that's sweet looking. I like it.
Looks kind of like me.
Yeah, it does.
That's interesting interpretation.
I often say when I look at Baka, you're looking very isometric today.
Oh, thank you.
And crosshatch. No, that's perfectly fine. We need to find it before we can do anything else.
So I am going to ritually cast Detect Magic. So Darius is pulling out of his bag of holding all these like oils and things like that and coating them and drawing symbols and small etchings on like a little monocle that he can fit onto his eye essentially so that he can see if there's any magical signatures in this room. So
things you do notice, the altar definitely has magic coming from it.
Okay.
However, besides your allies, that's the only magic you're actually... I guess, you know what? I'll say you're getting a weird kind of like... It's almost like static in a way. Like it's like a weird faint static coming from the Draken. Which is what the blue plants are called. That's what Thomas called it. Like it's almost like an underlying like static, but it's not like it just has an inherent magicalness to it. But the only actual magic you're really picking up is from your friends and from the altar itself.
I'm going to ask the question, even though it's every DM's bane. Any specific school of magic on that altar?
Any specific school on that altar?
If it doesn't have one, that's fine too.
I believe conjuration and actually I think maybe abjuration also. So you get a little bit of abjuration. Conjuration and abjuration magic are both coming from the altar.
Okay. I am going to then...
The type of magic you get from the Draken is evocation.
Okay. Kind of figured on that, but that's good to know. I am going to very carefully circle around the altar, seeing that it is magical and that Thomas has been...
You get up there?
Yes, but I'm not going to touch it. I'm still staying 2 or 3 feet away from it.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay. Let's roll these 2. Oop. Okay, well, that's already going to be bad because it fell out of my hand, and that's a 2. So, technically a 0 because I have a... No, perception? I think it's just a 2. Nope, that's a 0.
That's a 0?
Yes, because I rolled a 2 on the die, and I have a -2 for my wisdom.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's... You circle around it. You're not really finding anything on it. I mean, he said he's looked in there, so you could always just pop the top off and check it.
I don't want to. Because I guess and this may have been covered by the perception check, because I was going to have, as I was getting up closer to it, and looking at it, trying to figure out what this magic could be. I know what school it is, but what effect it could have. Because I was going to have my little buddy come out, my little clockwork buddy, and give me a help action. But we've already rolled that perception, so. But have both him and I just trying to figure out if there's any. I mean, I already failed my perception, but anything that would give any indication or anything more about why is this magical?
I will say the magic looks like it's coming from inside the altar. Sorry, not the altar itself. Let me be sorry. Yes.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
He was trying to imply that he searched in the altar, and that's where you would. It's coming from it.
Okay.
As in from inside.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at a couple things just to see. Because I don't want to open this up and have it explode in my face, which I feel like it's going to do. I am going to just start with very gently just touching this the top of this altar just to see if that does anything before I just full on open it up. Okay.
Yeah, you seem fine. You push it aside. Inside is a ton of silver pieces. Just a large pile of silver pieces. A silver scroll casing, and 2 potions of healing.
Silver, 1 scroll case.
1 scroll case. Yep.
This is probably. So you weren't gonna mention that there were things inside of this altar already? Just conveniently leaving that out.
I said the egg wasn't in there. I've already searched it. Why would it matter what else is in here? They're all apparent tithings to the church.
More of just maybe that was just my assumption that looking in there and you didn't find anything, that it was empty. My mistake.
I don't know. Maybe if you were going to find something I didn't in there, I don't know. Maybe a secret compartment. I was going to let you look through what you were going to look through.
Well, I'm trying to keep an eye on Thomas boy over here. Can I try and just keep an ear out for Erica? To see if she's moving around or not?
Yeah. Okay. I'll say, because what is Endien doing?
She's still contemplating behind the rubble here, watching to see what those two do and thinking that she needs to approach. She doesn't want to because of Erica, but she has ideas if she needs to.
Yeah. Endien notices that Erica hasn't really moved from that spot. But Thellum, if you want to give me a perception check.
Oh, disadvantage. That is a 6.
Yeah, I mean, you don't hear her moving.
Is the magic coming from the scroll case and the potions?
The potions are the conjuration, and the scroll case is the abjuration. Yes, I checked here because I thought it might be a very obvious, but maybe it's too obvious that it would be in here. I just figure that only at the time of its use, that only the holy men would care for this altar or use this altar.
I'm gonna go and take a closer look at the painting that is behind the altar itself. And I would, now that he's also out, I'm gonna have my clockwork familiar infusion dude help me out with some of these checks, looking for anything that might be like the painting itself, like could swing forward, that it's like a false covering, like it's a secret door or like secret compartment or something like that. Or if there's just anything weird about this painting now that I'm a little bit closer to it.
Okay, give me a perception.
Still not my greatest, but at least we're going to be at a flat roll now. Okay, that's a 12.
Yeah. So, like I said, the painting is pretty worn down. You can still tell. You can tell there's like a figure of a dragon on it, but it does not look like it was well maintained, especially in this dark, damp area. You notice some of the edges are like not like ripped, but like dissolved off. And you also notice that like the way it's hanging, like it looks a little bit of a like kind of a jar. And you notice like some what did you have a name for your clockwork dude?
Nope, he's just been little guy or little buddy so far.
Okay. Yeah, so your mechanical dude is like starts like picking away at like a line in the wall. Like where like it looks like it like instead of like where the brick would like be like where there'd be grout for the brick, like as it like zigzags from the placements, it looks like there's one clean line down the middle.
I'm going to,
and that's peeking out because the painting's a little ajar.
I'm going to take out my thieves tools, mostly just so I can have like fine control of things and just like explore this like suspicious crack or break in the stonework, just to see like, is this just a oddity of the stonework, or like is this showing like where something would pop out or something like that?
Okay. I won't even make you roll for it. I think it's clear that like it could like pop out. Like like it's almost like a secret like door or cupboard or something. So like if you could unhang the painting and like if you take that down, you notice like it looks like something you could like open up.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh. It looks like you found something.
Yes. I mean, it wasn't too hard to determine that it was here. I'm surprised you didn't pick up on it yourself.
Well, you seem like you have the better tools for this job, and he's obviously gestures towards your tools and your ally, your mechanical ally. No, I would have not guessed that there was something behind the painting. To me, it looked just like wall. And of course, like I said, it's hard to get close to some of this areas with all this draken around. I don't want to fall victim to it.
Yes, you'd mentioned that. This. So, like, it's to justify, like, the level of the check that I succeeded on. This is, like, fairly obvious if you even just get close to the painting, right? That this is here, like this.
If you looked at the painting, you would have noticed it, yeah. It was not a hard DC.
Yeah, okay. How long were you inspecting this room? How long you been down here?
Not very long. We came down some of the sewers, started investigating. I think I heard some sort of collapse earlier. Just all sorts of different things going on. And mostly just checking out, inspecting the lore of this place and seeing what I could figure out in the different brickwork, but not very long. That's why I said I wanted to stay here longer.
I mean, what else are you looking to... I mean, I look around here, and while there are many things to appreciate, there doesn't seem to be a lot of intricacies to pick up or decipher in this area. I just don't know what else you'd be looking for here. Especially if you're looking for a very specific item that you would spend so much time thinking about lore and such.
Well, sometimes to find the answers you need more than just the intricacies of the construction or the patterns or the displays. You need to live in a world. You need to walk a world. Do you understand? To walk this place, to simulate life in an area like this, you understand certain things about the place. Things that you wouldn't have gotten just from looking at it so clinically. Sometimes there's just certain paths you have to walk to see things that you wouldn't have seen before.
Indeed. Or do you want to say something, Kyle?
No, I'm this close. I'm this close. I just need a reason. I need a reason. Give me a reason.
I think, like,
Just give me a reason.
knowing how easy this was, Darius is going to
Can
pick
I
up this.
insight check on how long when he said how long he was being here?
Yeah, go ahead.
I need a reason. I need a reason. Oh, disadvantage, you little fuck.
You little fuck.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Doesn't it?
That's a dirty 20.
That's
Ooh.
a dirty 20.
Oh, real dirty.
He's... A lot of things he's saying, you can tell were true. However, it does strike you odd the length of time that he says he's been down here. Like, you do, like, this, you have your intuitions, you feel like, are right. Like, there's something that's not adding up between when a rat told Endien people came down here and didn't come out, the lack of places to travel to while you were down here. It does not add up between those things, what he says and what the rat said.
Okay, I'm taking it, I'm running it with it.
Are you gonna Columbo this?
I attack?
You attack.
Oh, okay.
All right, give me initiative. This is how we're gonna do things.
Initiative's a skill check, right?
Yes, it is.
Disadvantage.
Fuck me.
I pre-rolled initiative for combatants earlier today, and I rolled like shit. And now I'm hoping your exhaustion's gonna help him.
Yeah, you would think, but guess what Endien got? Dirty 20.
Oh wow!
Darius didn't roll well. He got a 6.
He got a 6. You say?
And Thellum got fucked over by disadvantage again.
Okay.
He got a 10.
Oh, okay.
Not
I
bad.
would have got a 23.
What?
I would have gotten a 23.
Ooh, that would have been real nice, huh?
I think I would have been at a dirty 20 as well without disadvantage.
Sorry, you guys can vamp while I'm figuring out initiative.
Vamp.
Before you said you were going to attack, I was going to try and give you an opening because I was going to have Thomas open up the secret door and make a show of I'm just going to move the painting. Your egg is probably behind there. Why don't you open it up and see if he was going to open it or not?
I was going to see if we could get out of this without fighting. Seeing if Thellum had the restraint to not punch somebody, but
I was
marks against him.
I was
going
notebook.
I was going to open palm hand him into the fucking.
I was hoping
thing in middle.
What's her name? Erica by herself, and we could just dispose of her, or not dispose, but make sure she's not in our way.
Interrogate her.
Okay, top of the initiative is Endien. So far nothing aggressive has happened.
But Thellum has started to move forward, correct? So that's what
I guess if you look at him, he does look a little bit more hostile. Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, well, this is the point we go or we don't. She draws the bow back that she's had knocked and is going to launch first bonus action, Hail of Thorns.
Oh no.
We're going for it, baby. And the biggest threat to her currently is this Erica is searching for her. So she's going to put 2 arrows into Erica at advantage because she's all invisible and shit.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
With too bad it wasn't on my Gloomstalker one, but it is on my. Well, no, because Hail of Thorns is different. But I will get 2d8 worth of damage from the initial hit. 5. Or no, wait, you have crit tables.
I do have
crit tables.
So I feel really dumb to get them open. I do this every goddamn time. Every time. I'm panicking looking for where I put them.
Didn't you say you printed them off?
No, I was going to, but I don't. My printer's off somewhere and it's stupid. Hold on. I'm getting it up. I can get it up.
Panic.
I don't usually have this problem.
just give me just a minute.
Okay, so for the crit, I need you to roll a D1 hundo.
A D1 hundo. Let's just do it.
These is my crit tables I got from Nord Games.
So I have the golf ball, but it doesn't really roll reliably, so I'll just do the actual percentile dice. 81.
81. That is a life-threatening critical.
Ooh.
Let's see. You might just kill her.
Hmm?
You don't even know what her deal was.
I don't care. She's a threat. I've dealt with enough threats in this world. I'm taking her out, and I'll learn stuff later.
Is she a threat?
Shoot now, learn later.
Okay. Pinned. Quadruple damage, and the target is pinned to the ground and becomes restrained. Which works with your Hail of Thorns.
It also adds on the Hail of Thorns? Okay. Well, she has to make a dexterity save for Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Which I didn't roll great on the Hail of Thorns anyway.
Oh my god. Dex save. 18.
18 passes, so she...
Okay.
So, Hail of Thorns, she takes 1 point of damage.
Okay, so it's 1 point of damage.
So, quad
so
to
far,
4,
so good.
Right?
Yep.
And then the arrow damage did 12.
Oh, okay.
And that's quad too, right? To 48.
Okay. I thought that was the quad. Okay.
No.
48.
Yeah.
So 52 damage in that one hit.
Oh my gosh.
That was only one hit.
Yeah. So you do this. You hail of thorns. It like blows up on her. Like pins her to the ground. It explodes in her. And she's just pinned to this stuff. Yeah. It's a good thing you got an nat 20 because I was gonna say she has cover from these angles.
Yeah.
Between all the rubble. But you got a nat 20, so it yeah. So she just screams in pain.
And is she like actually pinned, or is that just for the damage?
She's pinned. She's restrained.
Okay, well then
Like
I'll take the
it's
second,
in her. And yeah.
I'll take the second shot at the dude then.
Okay.
And I rolled a 19 for that one.
That will hit.
And it's my Dread Ambusher, so I get an additional D8 on top of that, and I'm going to Favored Foe him to get an additional D4 on top of that. So all in all, the second hit does 21 points of damage.
21 points of damage to this guy.
He is my favorite foe.
Okay, he's your favorite foe. Yes, 2 arrows. So she screams. He like groans really loud, like ah. Thellum, you just saw it whiz past you and right into him. Oh, it's Thellum's turn now. He's like, what? Why?
This is all I needed. I'm punching.
He will
Take that point.
bonus action. You will regret this. And he like puts out his hand, and a spiritual maul appears before Thellum. And that will attack, because I think that can attack on the same turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Thellum. I mean, Thellum was gunning for him anyways.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
No. Okay. Then I need
Thank
you to make
fucking
a
God.
dex save.
Disadvantage?
No. Did you get a 1?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh no.
Okay. So then for
A total to a 6, but it's a nat 1.
Ooh.
Sad boys. Sag hours.
Sag hours.
Bring me
son
back
of
the
a
slimes.
bitch.
I'll punch them.
Son of a bitch. So it's not that bad. So he like puts this maul up in front of you. You're too busy dodging this weapon from hitting you, and you don't notice that then like a flame, a white flame erupts underneath you, and he hits you with a sacred flame for 2 damage. That's
Woo!
2
Oh.
radiant damage. And it does nothing. And then he's going to back this way. That is Thompson, so that's Thellum.
Is that an opportunity attack? Opportunity?
Yeah, that is an opportunity attack, Thellum.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's trying to run away from you. He's
He runs
hobbling
away?
with this blood of like arrow and blood. Like
you can punch him
dripping
if you want to, but you don't
Yeah.
have to.
No, he runs away.
Okay, but it is your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. I generally know where he's going, right?
Yeah,
I will.
I think between your light and the glow of the Draken, it's not like an exit over there. He's just getting cover away from this crazy bow lady who just shot him.
Warning shot.
This is not a warning shot.
It is. It is. Speak truthfully, and the next one downs you.
Fucking warning shot. Kills his friend. Guns for him.
She's not dead.
She's about to be.
No, I just got to talk to her. I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
I don't think you do. What are you doing, Thellum?
Bop. Bop.
He's
Chasing
bopping,
after him.
boys. He's going after him. Bopping means going after.
Fucking run after this. Gonna punch him.
Okay, I will say, now that you're over there, Darius didn't know this because of his shitty perception checks. You're right there. There
Yep,
is a
they're
third
there.
person who's been hiding back here.
This entire time?
Okay.
This entire time.
This entire time?
Whole time.
Okay, whatever. I'm still punching.
Okay,
I don't have disadvantage on this, right?
correct.
Okay, that's a nat 20.
Oh my god! All right, give me your percentile.
First combat.
You guys just
No, second
murder
combat.
people.
Which one's
You guys were just talking and negotiating.
Yeah.
They've been
Thellum?
being sketchy the whole time.
So have you!
Thellum made
We've
the
been
move.
very honest.
Hey, Thellum made the move. I just had to cover my protege. Okay, I can't let him die.
I thought you were playing a Leoric approach to this and letting them do what they're gonna
You're a
do.
dumbass. I'm not gonna do everything he does. How do you think
What's
I
your
got these scars?
What's your percentile?
I got a 78.
78. That is also life-threatening. Oh boy. That's bludgeoning damage?
Yeah, punching.
Soften him up. Quadruple damage, and the target must make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on saving throws for 2d4 plus 2 rounds.
Oof.
Quadruple? Okay,
Yeah, quadruple damage.
1d4
Alright, Darius, now
plus
you have to
3. Plus
What'd you
3.
do?
Quadruple. That is
Quadruple.
16 damage because I rolled a 1 plus 3 4. Quadruple that.
He's just a little
16.
monk. He's just a little monk. He's trying his best out in this world.
It's hard when you roll a 1 on your crit. It's always disappointing.
And you're rolling a d4 to begin with.
Yeah. Give me the gauntlets.
You have a bonus action attack, don't you? As a monk?
I do.
He is
Flurry of
unconscious.
blows.
You
He's
punch him and
unconscious.
he's unconscious.
I mean, with that, I still have remaining movement, so I can just punch them.
Okay.
Don't know their gender.
Yeah. It looks like a human, but they are also equally close. Actually, do you want to make a perception check?
Sure. Disadvantage. That is 7.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, go ahead. Do your punch.
Flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows.
Does a 7 hit?
A 7. That does not hit.
Fuck.
Flurry of no thanks. Oh, okay. That would be okay. Bonus action. Disengage.
Rogue. Or ranger at a higher level.
30.
I
Yeah. Then movement. And then action to dash.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
They have it.
As they just like ditch out. And with that, Darius.
How?
So you just see this person finally just like dash out of there after Thellum like miss on him.
They're so far away from me. But I am going to use my movement, just like vault up and over this altar, and so that I'm like even with Erica.
Yeah.
However, I am going to seeing this person trying to make an escape. And since we're just doing violence, I guess. And Darius is also thinking we're not in the greatest with the guards as of right now, so it'd be better if they didn't escape. Holds up his hand, and 3 small, like, darts fly out as I cast Magic Missile on this person who is fleeing.
All right.
That is 3d4. Ooh, didn't roll great on that, though. 8 total damage.
8 total damage. Okay.
Let me just double check if I have anything else I can do with my bonus action. No, not right now. Yeah, so that's all I got.
Okay. So yeah, this guy completely dashes from one end of the temple to the other, almost at the exit. Darius gets up over the altar, vaults himself over, shoots out some darts, hits him in the back, but he still seems like it's going on. And with that, it's Erica's turn now. Erica is screaming, I'll fucking kill you! I'll fucking kill you, Endien! And then she, even though she's like what can she do when she's restrained?
I think she can
Speed
still attack
becomes
at disadvantage.
0.
Speed becomes
Attacks
0.
have disadvantage.
Attacks, yeah. Okay. She is going to... She can't see you, however, but she does see Darius. So she is going to just launch off some shots on Darius. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo! Does a 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
I rolled a 17 and an 18 on that.
Oh, that's pretty good for disadvantage.
So she has marked you right now. And, where's that damage? 17 piercing damage as this long arrow just shoots into your side while you're not paying attention. Oh my gosh! Now I get to roll like great. Does an 11 hit?
Absolutely not.
Not an 11. What am I saying? I don't know what number I'm looking at. I rolled a 15 as my disadvantage. 21.
Oh, well, yes, 21.
Yeah, I don't know where 11 came from. I didn't realize I said that until after you questioned. I'm like, what? 10 more piercing damage as she launches a second arrow into your side.
Okay.
Where the fuck is she? I'm gonna kill her! She's like in agony right now. She's clearly like doing this out of rage. She likes pure rage.
Darius is also in agony.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Endien.
As she pulls out her short swords, she will phase step directly behind this fleeing dude.
Ooh.
And he has to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
DC
Or be charmed.
13. I'm sure he made it because I rolled a 12. You said wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay, he got a 14.
Hell. Well, then I'll just she'll say, suggest you stop running. I can keep up, and slash him once with her sword. It's a +6 to do this. It's only an 8, but she's threatening
Misses.
him, and she can keep up with this guy for quite a while.
Yeah.
So
I am sure she can.
that is her turn.
Um,
Actually, she still has movement. I don't think she can scoop by him, though. I think it's too narrow.
it is 10 feet. You just have to
okay.
go through the dragon.
Well, then, scoot, so she's at least in front of him.
Okay. Give me a
Constitution save.
Constitution saving throw.
Nat 1.
Now one.
Ooh.
Okay. Take 3 cold damage.
Okay. That is her turn.
All right, that would be. Oh, that's Thomas.
Thomas is dying on the floor.
Okay, Thellum.
Thomas can't escape. I can get over this rubble, right?
Give me an acrobatics check. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult.
Actually, that's
terrain.
with disadvantage.
Yeah, otherwise it's difficult terrain, so it'd take double movement to get through those squares.
It's made of earth or stone, right?
It is. Yes.
Oh,
I
yes,
remember.
you.
Yes!
Thellum is a Earth Genasi, so because of his bloodline, he could just easily skid right through it, like it's not even there. So yeah, don't even worry about the checks.
Fine.
You can just go.
Yeah, I can
You are
just-
meant for this.
bop her on the head.
Okay.
Hey, stop.
Hey, stop it.
That is... What is my punching? +5? That'll be 22.
That hits. That you had advantage, but that does hit. I just didn't, in case you crit or anything like that.
Oh. I didn't crit.
Okay. But you still hit.
Yeah. Ooh, that is 7 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'll add the +2 thunder damage on it.
Okay. Okay. This guy's turn. What the fuck is your problem, lady?
Just give it to us and we'll leave.
Give what to you?
Why are you running?
Cause you just fucking murdered my boss.
Not dead.
Hmm.
Like, what the fuck? No, what the fuck is your deal?
Just stares at him.
He's gonna take the dodge action, or dodge bonus action.
Disengage bonus action.
Yes, disengage bonus action. That's what I meant. 30. He makes the check. And then he's going to start dashing out. If you pursue him, it is going to be a race, basically, like a chase sequence. Just let me know what your plan is for that. But he does book it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to chase him.
Okay. It is currently Darius's turn.
Okay. I see Endien look like she's going to be chasing after that person. I also cannot keep up for the life of me. I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself to start with.
Okay.
I'm hurting. Nope, that's the wrong one entirely. Nice. So I heal up 9 hit points,
Ooh.
which is very good because I was down to 2. And then I am going to come over to Erica as she is restrained and bleeding on the ground, and ask her, Why are y'all down here? What were you looking for? What's up with the egg? Why do you want Endien?
I want her dead. He wants the egg for his benefactor. And she spits blood in your face.
That's rude. I had to use my action to do that, so I can't do anything more.
Okay. That is Erica's turn. You guys are right on her, so she's not going to shoot at you at all. She clearly thinks she's like in a feral mode, like she's completely consumed by rage. She doesn't think that pulling the arrow out of her and unpinning herself is going to be what's going to work for her right now. So she she like lets go of her bow, and she like pulls out her short sword, and she slashes at. She sees that you can heal, so she's actually going to go for you because you healed yourself. Oh, fuck, she misses. That's an 11.
Oh, yeah. Also, what she doesn't know is that was my last spell slot.
She doesn't know that. All she knows is that she goes, but she realizes, like, the way she's pinned down to the ground, like, her, like, movements aren't good, so she, like, tried to swing at you with this sword and it just flopped. That would be okay. All right. Endien and this other mysterious person are entering their chase.
A few questions before we start this whole thing.
Yes.
He could only move 55 away from me, right?
Why 55?
Because I was one step in front of him.
Unfortunately, when he moves here, that's the same effective as you moving here.
Yeah, but like I was already 5 feet. Ahead.
Yeah. No, so he goes 60, but that's not enough to get away from you. Yeah.
Yeah, and
you'll always
face step is a feature from my race, so I can still cast a spell, correct? Because it's not Misty Step, it's Face Step. It's something else.
I will say yes.
All right, so I can.
Because I know it's basically a spell-like ability, but I will go for a ruling of yes.
I can move 100 feet this turn then.
Okay.
So, as my action, I'll cast Long Strider on myself.
Okay.
To increase my move by 10. Sorry, I can't move that far. I can move 70 feet, which is still a lot. So I will move close enough that I can face step in front of him, so I'm 10 feet in front of him, and have him do his save again, the wisdom save.
Okay, he'll do wisdom save. Because of the way that this chase is happening, I will also need you to make a. Actually, no, I don't need you that. But I'll do my save. What is the DC?
13.
Okay, he fails.
He is charmed then.
Oh, okay. That's right.
So he would stop moving, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Just talk like adults.
He was trying to talk like adults. You started this.
He was hiding in the shadows. He didn't want to talk.
I had my reasons.
Okay, yeah. We'll say you're barely up through out of into the tunnels. I'm just gonna move him back over here just for the map's sake. You guys are both down there.
Here.
Yeah. So you end up charming him.
Hey, I know we got a little overzealous. Your friend was trying to kill me. Let's just go back and talk this out. We're just trying to find what you guys were trying to find. You were being very sketchy. We were being sketchy. They're not dead yet. All right.
All right. We can talk it out, I suppose. Just. No one here was looking to fight.
And we don't have to anymore.
Or else I think he would have let Erica attack you much earlier on.
That's fair enough. I have a hot-headed protege with me, and I had to cover him.
I don't think your protege is the one who attacked first. But
I had to cover him as he started moving, but we're good.
Oh,
we're good
okay.
So why are you actually down here?
We're here for the egg.
Which is...
What do you mean? Which is?
It's just a Fabergé egg. You believe that he said that?
It's a relic. It's an egg that's a relic.
Then I will say that this, she's walking back with him, but this does only last for a minute, so I don't want to get too far.
Yeah, I don't think this combat's going to last 10 rounds. But I will mark there were What round it
I
is?
suppose we're still in combat because Erica hates everybody, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping she won't kill her.
Let me
But
see.
maybe they will. We'll see.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Is it a flat roll because he's charmed, but
Yeah,
also have disadvantage?
Yeah. So you have advantage, and he's against him. So it's a flat roll.
Endien, why do you suck? 8.
An 8. So okay, never mind. Then I think the conversation went as it did. All right. Let me just. Okay. It is Thellum's turn.
How she's pinned. I'm just gonna like put my knees on her arms so she can't swing. So I guess a grapple.
Okay. Roll me an athletics check with advantage.
Would it matter because I have disadvantage?
This one's flat.
Why do you have disadvantage?
Exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
Attack? Oh yeah, it's a skill check. Yeah. So it's a flat roll. She did not roll good. So
I rolled good.
okay. Yeah. I rolled a nat 1 on the disadvantage.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, there you go. 2 ends. Yeah, you pin her. She was already restrained, but you pin her.
I just don't want her swinging.
Swinging.
Yeah. So okay. If that's it, yeah, Kellis just walks with you. Yes, my name's Kellis.
I'm Endien, as I'm sure
I'm gonna
you
say
heard.
it because yes, I could tell. Yes, you look like an Indian.
Thank you.
My name is Kellis Teal is my name. What a mess. That's Darius' turn.
It got out of hand.
And that's Darius' turn.
Seeing that Erica is restrained, I'm going to make my way up to where Thomas is, and I'm going to try to check on him, essentially, trying to stabilize any of the wounds to make sure he doesn't die down here.
Die.
Okay. Can you make it to him?
Yes. I mean, if I can go straight up, that's 25.
That would take an athletics check. Because that's a platformed. That's a raise in the thing. So athletics or acrobatics, I guess.
Am I in that big of a rush? Mechanically, I know it's been 2 rounds. I think I would be because he got hit pretty hard by Endien. So I'll do the acrobatics.
What? No.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's not going to be a high DC. I just need you to get that.
And you just hit him with a glancing blow. It's fine.
Well, I'm not going to make it because I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, you didn't fall more than 10 feet, so you're taking damage. But yeah, you get up there and you start to lift yourself up as if you have the momentum that you're gonna push yourself up, but you get and you realize you're not gonna push yourself up. So it's this awkward you're trying to. Oh, okay, maybe not.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll then take my action to get the rest of my movement so I can be next to him.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all I can do because I sucked it up.
All right. Erica, with you on top of her, she just spits blood in your eyes. Thellum. And oh, okay, I like that. Slinking down, Darius.
Oh.
You get up there and you notice.
Ah, there's a jelly. Oh no.
This thing, this red, viscous ooze slurps down the ceiling for pouring out of some cracks and goes over to this boy right here. Where is this? And
Yeah.
It slams, like, reaches out with a tendril and just and like, I guess, goes over him. And let me just move Thomas out of the way. Yeah, it just starts as you hear this gargling in these pits. You hear one last like from him.
That's unfortunate. I was gonna try and save him.
I was gonna loot him.
Yeah, okay. Endien. You're walking
How
back.
far are we at this point back?
You guys are like here. You're like at the back. You're like within 20 feet of the temple entrance.
I'll just call into theirs. All right, no more fighting. We got a little hot-headed. Somebody's trying to kill me. I didn't want to get killed. It's understandable. Who do you know who sent you all here?
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion, normal roll. Hey, persuasion is a plus 4, 16. You're charmed. Give me your answers.
I will say, you notice there's 3 things that are going to be that are here.
Okay.
Number 1, you notice on the way back he does have a tear in his cape. Number 2, he replies, "Our benefactor. Well, I mean, I guess it's a bit of a thing. I guess our benefactor is a man named Sharuma." And then number 3, you finally notice on him, you see the 3 lines on his cloak, the mark of the zookeepers.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
And that is where we're going to end the episode.
Oh, now my more theories have been maybe confirmed.
A bit of a weak Cliffy this episode. I should have done it with the ooze.
Cliffy.
Should have done it with the ooze, but...
I was gonna spit back at Erica.
Well, don't spoil next episode.
Little teaser.
All right.
Little tease.
Thank you all for listening in on episode 4 of Gluttony Earth. I'm Nick. You can find me at Bumblescum. It's Kyle. He's a good boy. So many people are going to be searching, like, how do you find a good boy? I can't find him on the internet. I'm looking for a good boy, and he's not there.
Just a bunch of dog pictures.
They keep saying the phrase "a good boy." That's his username, right? It's not. Kyle only exists as an entity, a voice in this podcast. He does not exist. Do not perceive him. And then Adam at Little Grove and BakaZombie. On TikTok is BakaZombie, but Twitter is Zombie Baka. You should tweet out. Don't. I was going to say you should tweet out at the BakaZombie on Twitter.
No, they haven't tweeted in like 6 years.
Yeah, so. They're going to ignore you. They did this. This is a long con to stop BakaZombie from getting BakaZombie Twitter. Before he even knew he was going to do it. Okay, thank you. We'll see you again next week.
Next time.